Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. The time is now about 8:25 p.m. It is Friday, the 31st of May, 2024. Once again, about 8:25 p.m. Sun's going down a little bit. Still got a little bit of daylight to record with. It is Friday, the 31st of May, in the year 2024. I just got done counting my tomatoes again. I couldn't get an accurate count. Look at these tomatoes. They're 6 feet tall. They're growing to 7 feet tall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I made new tags. I had a bunch of business cards from back in the early days of computers and printers. So I'm using a stack of business cards. So let's get into this. Goodness gracious. Look at these big tomatoes. Oh, so many big tomatoes. So I stopped to count. Once again, my count is most likely not very accurate, but I tried to count. See small tomatoes over there too? Oh my gosh. So this is location A, tomato plant A. It's a big beef hybrid is the type. I see I wrote on there 31st of May, 31/5. So that's backwards from how most people do it. I counted 7 big and 10 small. 7 big tomatoes, 10 small tomatoes. Okay. Tomato plant B. B is in boy, huh? It's a big beef hybrid. 31st of May. 8 big and 7 small. Once again, my count's not going to be too accurate. It's hard to see back in this way, that way in the shadows, but I try to look. Approximately, by the way, I count it big if it's closer to the size of an apple, small if it's closer to the size of a pea or grape. If it's more like a grape or so, I call it a small. If it's a lot bigger than a grape, closer to an apple, I call it big. Not exact. It's not precise. C. Tomato plant C. Rutgers. 31st of May. About 50? 50? Are you kidding me? 50? Oh my gosh. 50 small tomatoes. Didn't see any big ones. By the way, looking back, 17th of May, I counted 15. 10 plus 5. 17th of May. 31st of May, about 50, 50, really? Okay. Okay, let's see. See all the little ones? See lots of little ones down this way, that way, lots of little ones this way. I tried to count. I got it to about 50. I gave up trying to get it exact. Tomato plant D, on the 17th of May, it had 0. I counted 10 small ones today. On 31st of May. 10 small ones. Down. Now those are a little bit bigger than grape, but still, I just call them all small. Okay? See, you might want to call that bigger than a small, but I just call them all small. 10. I counted 10 small. Tomato plant E is a Chef's Choice red hybrid. I counted 5 large and 6 small on the 31st of May. Back on the 17th, I can only see 4. 5 large and 6 small. See some of the small ones right there? Large one down that way. Oh, down. Yeah. Okay. Tomato plant F is in Frank. Chef's Choice red hybrid. I counted 3 large and about 7 small. One of the small ones right there. I'm not going to press the camera down here, but there was some larger ones. Yeah, way down there's a large one. Way down. Can you see it? Oh, never mind. By the way, notice the onions. Onions are getting big. Oh my gosh, look at onions are getting big. Onions are getting big. Okay. I'm new. First time I've successfully grown onions from sets. We'll see how it works. See how it goes. Okay. Supposed to wait till August, September, October. I'm supposed to wait till the tops start to turn brown and fall over. And they're not turning brown. They're green and lush and going crazy. We'll see how it all goes. This last one, look at this. Tomato plant G is in George. Rutgers, 31st of May, about 60. About 60. Oh my gosh, I counted 60. Oh, Uncle Mark has 60 tomatoes on one plant. You can't. That's not going to be. But see how they go a row? The clusters like this are like 10. 10 to a cluster. A cluster like that is 10. There's a cluster back there. There's two clusters back there. See? Cluster down this way. See that cluster dangling down? Yeah. See that? Each one of those clusters is about 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. 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 It's crazy. It's crazy. See, there's kind of a cluster starting out up here. A little tiny pea-sized one starting out up this way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Uncle Mark, like I say, we'll see how it all goes. I can always give away some of my tomatoes to sister-in-law, etc. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to cut it off now. In less than 6 minutes. I'm going to give it up. I keep telling you over and over that Tanya, we had 10 great years together. Yay! Smooch Tanya. She died the 10th of March, 2022, and she'd like to say later, Tater. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.